Does it show that I'm live?
Not yet. Yep, we're live.
Can you check if you guys can hear us correctly? Like sound, no double sounding, type of way.
Now, let me see. There's two people watching right now. Polo, I love you. Bieber, can you hear us okay? Is there any echoing of our audio?
Alice Cleaver. Cleaver. Click. How you say the name again? Sorry.
Kleber?
Cleaver. Did I say it right? Yeah, Cleaver.
I think so.
Sorry, I'm like
I,
half
I
asleep.
think we talked about last time how to pronounce his name.
I know. That's why I remember. I'm like, oh, is that person? I want to mispronounce it. I already did it. I'm sorry.
Thanks, Peggy.
Thank you, Peggy. We're just waiting on Morano from 219, and then we can kind of start. You guys can post the link around, and then internet seems fine, right? Everything looks fine. And then
Looks good to me.
connected my internet. I think it should do that just in case. You know what? I'm gonna do that. Gonna do that just in case. Rather be safe than sorry. Oh man, I put this wrong. Alright, keep this right over here. I have like a cable that connects to the router. That way I have the ultimate internet signal or whatever connection. Yeah. This can like, there we go. All right, it's gonna disconnect for a minute or less.
Okay.
A second.
For sure.
Yeah. Hello, if anybody from 269 wants to join in, we can come into the chat. They wanna.
Advertising your YouTube link right now on the main AO server while we wait for a bit for Morano to show up.
Arigato, you the best. All right, OBS is reconnecting. Perfect. Perfect. All right, I guess we can start because my president. How are you? Who's the president here? Is
Polo?
Peggy president?
What's that?
Or is Paul, are you president or is Peggy president?
What do you mean president? Like capital
Uh,
president?
I don't know. Is what Kleiber said. My president.
Oh, yeah, I guess some people call me president.
Why?
I have no idea.
Vote for Polo. Become America new next president. Make America great again, Polo.
That's a good idea. You all gonna vote for me if I run for president?
Sure, why not? Free cocaine, free hookers, chicken wings, beer. It's gonna
I
be
can't vote for you,
Miami
but I would
Beach
if I
all
could.
day.
That'll be my platform.
You're Floridian. Like that's what the people call someone from Florida, right? Floridian, like a Florida man and all that stuff.
Floridian.
Floridian.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
I need to. Too much memes. Where's Morano? Let me tag him real
All
quick so
right.
we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Let's tune in. We started. Join when you can. Oh, let me send him the link. Oops. All right. Okay, so since it's gonna take a while, let's just start. And what is the introduction of the stream? It's been a while since I last streamed. Has it been a while? Maybe it's been a week. I don't know. But welcome everybody. It has been a week. I feel like it's been a month for me. I don't know. Days going by fly. September is ending. We're falling into October. Winter is coming, right? So
Womp
ready.
womp.
So ready for that cold weather. But welcome everybody who came in. Good morning, good evening, good night for those that in the nighttime. Today our podcast is gonna be about global conquest with Oxy, Polo, and me, and Morano, who is somebody from 219. If you are in my Discord, you guys can join in and come into the podcast. We can chat around about global conquest. So that's why the Discord is there. So there's a link. You can join in and hop on and let's go chat about that round one of global conquest. Yeah. Since I don't know, it was pretty well, I didn't play, so Oxy will play. We'll talk about it rather than me because I did enjoy it. I don't want to play Global Conquest. Screw that. But yeah, so Polo, since you're my only guest here outside from Oxy, and you are obviously, how was Global? Because I see you guys ranked up first place.
I think that was mostly due to who we were facing. But yeah,
Who did you
it went
face?
well. Let me see. 113, 183, and 298.
All right, so 113, which is famous for the troll they have in the Global Conquest chat. Did you see that?
Oh, good lord. Yeah, that
Mm-hmm.
Global Conquest chat was horrible.
Oh yeah, they're known for that. And then 183, that's Kai's Nation, WBT, right?
Yep,
And what was the other one?
298.
298. Haven't heard
One away from
298.
299.
No,
298, I think, has only been merged once, so I think they're still waiting around.
yeah,
They
so
didn't really do anything.
basically you went against three nations that need merger.
298 is Dreadnought, right?
Yeah, that's right.
This person. Okay. So yeah, so you went against three nations without merger. So I guess it was like easy peasy lemon squeezy for you, huh?
Yeah, it wasn't hard.
Did they even
I
try?
think uh, I think um, not really. I think a couple of the rounds, 183 and 113 took turns, you know, concentrating at center, but they couldn't hold up.
So they kind of did try.
Yeah, they were mostly all around the map. I mean, there was huge red dot formations just spread around everywhere. So
And majority, and you guys were majority in the center.
yeah, at first, and then we just teleported everywhere and burned everything.
Yeah, kill everything. That's what Conquest is for.
Yeah, I guess unless you're in the finale. Right, well, it's still the same. If you're in the finale, you just try to burn the most or get the most points out of the nodes and the towers. So Oxy, how was our global conquest? As you know, your girl didn't go.
Um, round one. So our main rounds were 2 and 3. Round one, there was only 15 of us. We held our own for I don't know, probably the first 30 minutes or so. Then people started to run out of troops. I just went and took. I think I had 5 sources at one point, but usually around 3. I was just killing cities around me. Round 2, I guess, was our best participation. Participation was shit the whole time.
Oh yeah.
I think there were 40 of us or so in round 2, and they dominated.
But
And
40
then
of us, I saw the report with because we went against 286 and damn, I only remember 286.
163, 286,
163.
163. Hold on,
Who was the other nation?
I'm looking.
246.
246, yes.
Damn, Polo knows better than I do. I couldn't
Yeah,
remember.
exactly. Well, it was just I don't know. They're they've got some crazy strong players, but they don't seem to play as a team. It was just
Yeah, no team.
Wagyu or Sammy like soloing towers and shit. It was crazy. When I feel like if they just got their 5 or 6 strongest players together, they could probably wreck most, 10 to
Yeah,
20 person teams.
teamwork makes the dream work. That's the motto.
Yeah.
What was 286 the biggest competition there?
Yes.
Technically.
Yeah, 280. Yeah, no, they were the ones who showed up with the numbers. 286 for sure. They won the first round easily. We had a couple of battles. There were 15 of us, so we had a couple of battles where we held with them, but then they got a few more, and it was like 15 of us against like 65. At some point, there's just as people get wounded, starts to go bad. So, but they did good. They showed up in force. Good for them on the first round. We won the second round, max points, and then we won the third round with like 43,000 and change, I think.
Yeah, because I saw some battles where we were like half of their size and we won.
Oh yeah, for sure. I've got battle reports where it was 15 of us against between 30 and 50 of them, and we were winning.
Yeah, it was like I guess was it like the big difference of strength, or was it because their time attack was not that good? Their
I
timing
think
was terrible.
the TA was a bit sloppy. That definitely helped with our numbers issue. Like they were definitely there in force. As I think is the case with most of our cross nation events, particularly with newer nations or right further down, 200 plus. Um, I think it's like the middle players in our alliance, right? So if you just think about each of your alliances in tranches, right? You've got your monsters and right your top players, and then there's the middle guys, right, that make up, probably 60, 70 of the players, right? We've got just I feel like there isn't anybody that's under 1,000% cross nation attack, or very few.
Oh.
And I think that
Mhm.
makes a big difference, when you're going against a nation where yes, they've got guys at the top that are just as strong. However, you're middle of the pack players that are 1,000 to 1,100% on their end, or 700, 800% in a lot of cases, right? Or on our end, 38s, 37s, and in some of their cases, 35s and 36s. So I think that definitely helps us. At times, I've always thought that's our strength and our mix of mid and long range.
Yeah,
But yeah,
the
it was.
strength works. Yeah, I mean, if we
Yeah.
sometimes if you're much stronger, like if you have a big strong amount of like small players against, let's say their average was like I don't know 1,200, while our average is 1,500, we could still
Yeah.
win. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
by 1,500 and 1,200, I mean like long range or mid range, attack
Yeah.
power.
Whatever it is. Yeah. Attack percentage.
Yeah.
Yeah. I feel like our middle, good players who show up every time, players that spend money, they're just not at the monsters and not at the very low end. They're feel like because they've been doing it a little bit longer, and had some very competitive teams over time, everybody's developed very well. So anyway, usually works out in our favor against quite a few.
So Freaky Old Greg says that 685 and 706 were strong. What nation are you from, Freaky Old Greg? And then Jay is like, we won 15 versus 29. I tried lie on Oxy to join R2, but jumped R1. All right. And then Greg is from 732. You wanna hop in, Greg, and tell us about it? We don't have that many people from the newer nations, so it will be nice to have a person from like much newer nations, like up in the 600s and 800s and 900s. I mean, 900s are probably not ready for GC, but the 700s and 800s probably are already in GC.
Yeah, so
Erazo
I heard about
Juarez,
yours a little
hola,
bit.
hola.
Of course,
I
you
know
want to hear
someone
about
from
mine.
1000.
No, I did hear about yours.
Mine was great. It was totally great. We need a 567 needs a merge pretty badly. Our
No, not even you.
No,
Just
okay. Well, let me just explain like sort of the GC for the nation specifically. Like we ended up in a bracket where our nation was like at the bottom of the list, so we were one of the newest nations. Our first round we were up against two lock nations, 457, and they were crazy strong. They have I think 3 max players there, and they have 3 players with like over 3 million battle power just in Titans alone. Then we were up against 528. They're also a lock server, and they just recently merged with 628 and also have a bunch of C38s. And then the last nation we were against was 482, and I've never really heard about them. But 567 is a really lean nation. Like we're basically a one nation alliance. Like we do have 2 other alliances, and they were doing what they could to capture source towers, but we were just like insanely outnumbered. I still have post-traumatic stress disorder from that round of Global Conquest. Let me just put it that way. Like,
So you had
I've ever been so
PTSD.
traumatized playing an event in my entire life. It was great.
yeah, I
You know,
was talking to Bo Deasy earlier in the week, and he was like, "Yeah, it was crazy. It was just hitting walls everywhere." He was showing me the stats of some of those guys. 45 Plane, 45 Titans, rocking
yeah,
up to
so like
1700%.
yeah, that was so that round, like round one was like the two lock nations, 457 and 52, were basically just going at each other in the center. Like our strategy was we knew we were vastly outnumbered and we weren't even going to try to fight for the middle and prelims. We were going to just try and get as many points as we could fighting for the source towers. And so round one, that's the round where most of North America is awake. So we played round one and that was fine. And then round two, like our nation, our number one alliance is for the most part predominantly North American. Like we do have a smaller subset of players that are in Europe and in Asia, but our participation in round two was I think like 27 people, and 457 decided to go like all out in round two, and we had no idea, and it was absolutely insane. Like it was one of those ones where you sit there and you think to yourself, I still have another half an hour to play. Like you're looking at the time and you're like, there's still another half hour. And it was just one of those, like, this is the longest 90 minutes of my entire life. But you know what's
I
all
mean,
part of the game?
yeah, at least you get merit.
Yes, I got lots of merit.
For sure. I got none because I didn't go. Saving my speeds for Void, for the next Void. I'm not excited for Frenzy, to be honest. So, I don't know. I don't feel like playing Frenzy. We have Frenzy with 286. So, I mean, we could meet them at the towers and whatnot, but I don't know. I want to
I
save up.
wasn't gonna play, but
You always say
286
this,
makes me.
Oxy. You always
I
say
know
this.
the 286 makes me want to play. They came to play in GC. I just have a
Yeah,
feeling they would be
they're
a
gonna look for you.
fun. Come on, man. I just feel like they're gonna be a fun opponent.
Did you guys play 286 and Void yet?
No.
No,
I don't think 52 ever had a encounter with 286. So this is our first encounter
no.
with
This
them.
was our first one. Was GC? Well, it's
GC,
funny
yeah.
because Nikki curses people. If a new nation that she hasn't had on the podcast before, she invites somebody from them. We end up getting them. It happened with you, Polo, the first time you guys came on the podcast. Our next void was against you. And she
Damn,
just had
Is
286
Camo's
on here the
watching
other
this.
day. Yeah, she had 286 on here the other day, and boom, there you go. Global Conquest and now Frenzy.
I'm not ready. If we get them for Void, I mean, it could be fun, but then again, it's like Polo Nation all over again. because they're very disciplined. So
Yeah, you'll get like 10 million BP farms with 60 million points in recruiting. For more
good
recruit.
times.
They had a bunch of them. They just recruit all these troops and I guess delete them all or whatever.
Wild.
Wait, do they delete those troops, or those farms just stay with those
But
troops and just stay
Well, I mean,
bubbled?
like I saw a handful, at least five, like 10 million BP cities, like small cities, like City 32 or whatever, City 33, and
walking for
they had
50,
like
60
60
million.
million points, but their BP stayed at like 10 million. So I guess
The
they
amount.
killed the troops off or deleted them.
That's funny.
I mean,
But it
imagine.
was
I
a big
mean,
one against y'all. You know how it is, right? You get a big one and
Yeah,
use
yeah.
up some of those reserves, right? Just the way it is.
I mean, you could have saved your recruitment from 52 and used it on 286.
Yeah, that's a
I'm
good
just
idea.
saying.
But that doesn't that one doesn't even bother me, and I feel like 286 would be the same way because I feel like they would still fight. It's just when they
Yeah.
recruit and don't fight that it drives them nuts.
Yeah. I'm just joking with Chad Paulo, okay? I'm just joking.
Yeah, I got you.
But hopefully we get a good nation. I want a good void. The one we had with 163 was was good. It was fun. I had fun with that one. What was it again? There were some good, yeah, a lot of bubbles drop. I do remember that. There was a lot of bubbles
Yeah, there were.
dropping.
There were a lot of bubbles dropping,
Mm-hmm.
and they weren't. Not very many were reinforcing. I don't know why.
Come on, Ox, you know why.
No, I mean normally in Void, I'm not solo attacking. You know, top 1-2 alliances over 4 billion BP. Top 1-2 alliances. I'm not. It's just asking to get counterattacked and whacked, or reinforced and countered. But they did nothing. They did not. I mean,
Greg,
there were only a few. I mean, right when they did fight, it was good, right? But they weren't reinforcement. It was weird.
Hi, Greg.
Hi, Greg.
Hello.
Welcome. So, Greg, you're from 732. Who did you go against in GC?
This round we went against 706, 685, and 720.
Tell us about those nations. How was it?
706 and 685 kicked our fucking teeth in. Fucking 685 had a C38 with 1300 LRA, and another city with like over 1,000 mid range. So we were fucked.
That's like crazy strong for a 700 roll. And just for the record, try not to swear too much on Nikki's podcasts.
Oh, my bad.
You can swear like a little bit, but not
Oh shit, we can't curse.
consistently.
I'll
Paula.
just hold it back.
Well, because I don't get monetized on size, so I will affect my monetization. Anyways, so Greg, um, does your nation not have a C38? Do you guys not have a whale, or
Our whale left long, long ago, but someone is stepping in and he's propelling up there pretty quickly. He's C36 now, so it's going well.
oh, so you don't have a C38?
Not yet, no.
So the other nations had C38s, and they were beefy.
Yep.
Oh damn! You got the short end of the stick there, buddy.
Yeah, as long as we stay away from Ronaldo, I'll be happy.
Did you guys encounter his attacks, or
Yeah, we have him for triangle, so that was fun.
was it a lot of gold shields?
No, he just wiped through everybody. They didn't have to do shit.
They
Sorry.
didn't need defense. He just soloed
It's
the whole
okay.
alliance.
So he's yeah, he smoked both alliances. I'm part of Alpha and Omega. We're currently the top alliance BP wise of our globe, but that doesn't matter. And then Wu Tang Clan, they have a C38, but Ronaldo's like 1600. That's just ridiculous.
Did he use a lot of items, like gold items, against you guys, or he just wiped through all of you with no items?
He wiped me with no items. Um, I
It's
think he
like
used one
me
purple.
playing them. Yeah, it's like me playing them.
Yeah,
You
that
know,
would
so
be like an
it's
Aussie.
it's like it's not fair. I killed 59 of the TDL or whatever from 229 the other day. So imagine against 700s, 600s, right? Like it's just crazy. The power
There's
difference.
a few whales in the 700 that could probably take on Ronaldo, but they're not in our world or our nation. 'Cause, like Top Man and Vegas are up there.
But is Vegas City like top notch strong or?
Well, he has
Which
4
one?
or 5 of them.
Yeah, which one?
Yeah, they're all C38 and they all perform, from what I hear.
Damn. And then it's all one guy, right?
Yeah, from what we know.
That's the
I
rumor.
haven't made a spy account yet.
I tried to make a spy account and I got lazy. I stopped. Because my ultimate plan was, okay, I'm gonna make a spy account. I'm gonna get this guy to the podcast and interview him. Like, let's get the details, you know. And then I'm like C9 or C8, and I'm like, I'm bored. And then I forgot.
I'm like that too. Every time I make a spy account, I get it up to like level 2, and I'm like, that's it. That's all I need.
You gave up so fast.
I give up really fast.
I was determined. I made it to a city to level 9.
That's pretty close. 3 more levels, and you can talk on Nation Chat.
Or
And
what
when we
was it?
push it to C12 so I can talk shit and message
Yeah.
you.
C12 send a message. He's like, who the fuck is this? Polo, your fangirl is here.
Yeah, who's that?
Jen. Say hi to your fangirls.
Hey.
Polo's famous now. Nobody can touch him. He's too famous.
I just saw what Captain wrote. We all fucked up. You just told me not to curse.
I mean, from what I understood, the whole YouTube thing is like the first 7 seconds, no cuss words. And then after that, we're already like what? We're already 30 minutes in. I think we should be fine for now, but not push it too much. We're all adults here.
Just
Also,
market
I
it's not for
think.
children.
Oh no, yeah, it's not marked for sure, but still, they want it PG-13 or PG, whatever is the other one. Anyways, let's see. So, do you guys have any predictions for finale? Like, who do you think is gonna reach the finals? I know Polo's Nation's gonna reach finals. That's 100% sure. I'm sure you guys are gonna reach finale.
Maybe.
But don't hit me with a maybe. Are you
Nah,
planning
yeah,
to?
yeah. We'll get to. We'll win the whole thing. I'm joking. I'm joking. No, we're gonna try. I think we've been to the finals a couple times in the past, and then while we were waiting for the third merge, we just stopped trying. I think in the previous season. So now that we're like just past our second merge, it'd be nice to take advantage of when we're relatively strong compared to everyone else to give it a try and try to win.
I mean, you guys have the activity and the numbers.
Yeah, it would make sense for you guys to make this one like the one where you push it really hard.
Yeah, it would make sense. You got the merger, you got really strong alliance. There's everybody's disciplined. I'm sure if you guys what's the word? Strategize it and pull out that CC black card out, you can beat 30 because I'm sure 30 will still push to reach finale. Maybe, who knows?
Yeah, I'm sure 255. They always try. They'll probably make it.
Yeah, and 255 will be there. So I'm still sure you guys can beat 255. I mean, you just gotta strategize it correctly. You're strong, but strategy is very important. Hey, chicken, you feeling better?
Yeah, I'm fine now.
Hi, chicken.
Hola.
Cool. So, Greg, from your perspective, who you think's gonna reach final? Since you're in the newer nations, so us oldies wouldn't know.
I thought look at my
Can't even hear
bracket.
him.
Can't hear you, Greg.
Greg's busy
Oh,
looking
sorry.
at Vegas cities.
No, I'm R5, R4. I was answering messages. My bad.
Ah, the R5 life.
Yeah.
Welcome to
We're-
despair.
Womp womp womp.
Womp.
It's a lot
No.
of fun. I like it.
Oh, good.
Okay. I'll give it another month.
Oh, they get like 6 emails and then I burn them.
Just do what Paula said to do. Just say your voicemail is full. Or actually, your mail is full.
Nick, did I show you the picture of that?
Yeah, you did.
I'm doing that all the time now. Polo's mailbox is full.
Please send
That's
message to
hilarious.
Chicken. Chicken will reply.
Oh yeah,
No,
good
no,
idea.
no.
Yes, 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 yes.
Right. I'm out of the office right now. But if you need immediate assistance,
Please send a message to my squeeze toy chicken.
Please send a message to my assistant, Little Chicken Nugget. Little Chicken Nugget will take a note of it and then we'll contact you in 2 days max.
I will ignore all of your mails, so do not send me any.
Everybody start sending mail to Chicken.
Chicken blocks everyone.
Yeah, that's like the worst part of being in leadership. It's like all the mail you can get, but it's like the stupidest things. Like, I forgot what time was Doom Arena. When are we doing zombie pricing? It's the same time every week. It's the same day, same time. Nothing changed. Why are you asking me? But
I love
hey,
it. I love it when it's the people that don't log in or are active during like important events at all. They want us to change rules to benefit them.
That is
Every
so
time.
That's why
true.
I like the best emails I get.
The only good thing about these random messages is that I save them. I don't delete them. And then these sneaky players, they try to like change alliances and change the names. But if you have mail from them, you can just click on you like see their name on the title of your mail. But then if you click in it, you can see if they've changed their name or changed alliances. Does anyone know what I'm talking
oh yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. A lot of
we
us
do
do
that.
that.
about?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, because people can be sneaky and be like, oh, I'm just going to change my name. They won't know it was me or it's me sending this message or sending these rumors and whatnot. Because there's people who like will start drama and then they will try to change their name just to like be like, I wasn't me type of way, you know?
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sneaky motherfuckers.
And then those that you're trying to
They're very
hunt
dedicated
and
though.
dedicated?
Well, yeah, to go through the changing of the name, switching cities, going from alliance. No, no, that's way too much.
Nah, man, nah. You don't know what dedication is. There's far way more players who are way too dedicated. Like let's talk about the guy. I won't mention name, but we all know this guy who will constantly post in 52 world chat whenever 52 loses, or will constantly make a little city in every other nation just to
Oh, we're not
like
allowed to say his name.
talk trash. No, because it's like thou shalt not say the name type of way. It's
So
like
it's like
saying Voldemort.
Voldemort. Yelling, you guys are
Yeah.
Voldemorts.
No.
Well, it just gives them credit in the long run. We have a person like that, and it's the funniest crap in the world. He was an old R5 of the Second Alliance. We had a war with him, and we killed him, kicked him out, and he comes back every void to give the 200,000 points that he gives the enemy nation, and then he just talks trash. It's so funny.
I mean, at least you have one guy. We have a whole alliance.
Yep.
that is dedicated
Oh
for
yeah, I've
that.
heard about that.
Yeah. I'm gonna make SS1 famous. Famous for being the
One of
trash of
them is
52.
spending like a madman right now too.
I
Well,
know. I mean,
at least with
supposedly
52.
these players have like the store is cheaper for them. Either it's they still have like that, I don't know, some glitch that is going on. I don't know. That the store is cheap and then they can just buy everything rather than us that we get like the normal price. Or as I heard in 52 somewhere, he probably won gambling and is just spending all his money on his Titans. So that's telling me I need to go hit the casino.
It's probably the gambling one.
I'm pretty, yeah, it's probably the gambling one. I guess we should all go to a casino, get some chips in, and maybe we'll have enough for a gold plane.
I'm working on that gold plane.
How far are you?
I'm still on blue because how are you supposed to say it? Had a whole nother account sitting by. So the plane I had on my previous account, I had to start over.
This sounds very shady.
So
But
Bomb Bong, buy tickets for
I'm on
TW
my
so you
old
can
city.
scout. Thank you, Bomb Bong. He
But I
wants
was
me to
on
buy
the second
tickets.
blue tier,
Uh-huh.
but had to restart. So still far.
Ugh.
Y'all are all closer.
That's painful, you know. Does it have better Titans?
Yeah, that's the trade I did.
Yeah, I mean, I think both of them are equally expensive. None is equal. I mean, are they equally expensive? I mean, it's 2 Titan versus
think-
1 plane.
I feel like the warplane is more expensive than like anything in the game right now.
Mm.
Yeah, I think the
You
plane.
get better packs with the warplane.
Like I will say, like the one thing I did notice, like Nikki's giving me a lot of crap about this, rightfully so. Like I haven't played C-34 with a purple warplane, and it made a huge difference in Global Conquest. I was floored how much of an impact having a purple warplane made. And only in Global, like I don't even really notice that big of an impact, like 1v1 in the mines. Like in Global Conquest, like just soloing towers that had other.
I mean, disrupt skills like just so good against like groups of big enemies
Yeah,
because
it's insane.
you just hit all of them at once. It's just like
Yeah.
the effectiveness of it in big battles is just so good.
Yeah. That's my goal right
It's
now,
like
to get to purple warplane.
it's the same for like gold when you jump to it. It's like you're instantly getting so much more disrupt, and it's just so much better.
Yeah, even if you
So
don't
is the
level up
jump
the skill, like the disrupt hits so much, even at the base of like you just hit the purple warplane to get the disrupt. You don't even have to level it, and it is still insanely effective.
What you were saying, Greg?
is it worth updating it from purple to gold immediately because it helps the disrupt that much?
If you're a whale, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Oxy,
If you're
Polo,
spending,
you're
if
the
you're
whales
spending
here.
like
Yeah.
if you're
Yeah,
spending like at least
I love
5k a month,
plane.
I would.
Yeah, you should.
Then I'll
I
probably
am
jump
still
that.
currently choking on it, so it's not cheap, that's for sure.
Give him advice,
Nothing is.
guys,
My
because we're the
system ham is more
oldies.
expensive.
And then you got Conquest and War every other week. This is expensive season, so I'll get there eventually.
Just
Merry Christmas,
don't play
guys!
Conquest. Let us win. Thanks.
I probably won't make it that far in Conquest, so I don't have to worry about that.
I mean, so you don't think I mean, you guys don't have C-38s and you're against other nations that already have C-38s, so yeah, you probably won't reach that far in Conquest.
Yeah, we're versus, I don't know if y'all know, already quitting.
I
He's
don't
from
know.
709. That guy's gonna win. Guarantee it.
I thought maybe
Probably
why wouldn't Ronaldo win?
Well, he beat him in Void last time. I don't think he's gonna let him win GC.
Ooh, let me look. I have a spy account in that globe. 1 second.
I mean,
Mad does cool. He won last time, and then told Camel to merge him, or he's not doing anything else. Then he merged.
Oh, I wish that could be us. We're in desperate need of merger here.
You just want to kill people.
Shh. Ah, shush, shush,
Yeah,
shush, shush,
that's
shush,
the
shush,
truth.
shush.
See?
Shush,
You
shush,
don't
shush,
need them,
shush,
though.
shush, shush.
They just need me.
Greg, little Greg. You're still young, little Greg. Don't tell me what to do. Shush, 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 shush. You don't know us 52. I mean, you kind of do because you just said the one thing. I mean, yeah, but we need activity. We are in need of activity. We need new players, new
We need to
fighters.
wake up. No, it's not. I don't even think that many of them will end up getting switched out. We just need to wake up and engage the ones that we have. I think everybody's right. It's
You
hard. We're
can't
running
wake
into
up players
merged
who've been playing.
nations.
Well,
Yeah,
Oxy, it's
you
kind of
can.
hard.
People get re-engaged when you get in a merger. People go stale for a while and they're like, "This sucks," and then
No, the
you
first thing
merge
people
and
are
you're
gonna
strong
do,
again.
they're gonna sell. That's the first thing people are gonna do. They're gonna be like,
Yeah,
"Hey!"
some people will, and I guarantee you there'll be some that get back into it. So have
That's
to see.
exactly how it is
It's
when they merge.
50-50.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
some people are just sitting around waiting to merge, and
Mm-hmm.
then other people are sitting around waiting for a merge so that they can sell.
Yeah, when events
So they
become
can
pointless,
so they
you're
can
just
offload
wasting
some.
money. Yeah, when you're just wasting money. Just invest in your city and sit there if you're going to keep playing.
I mean, merges
Sit
are
out
fun
events.
if you're not part of planning them. They're a lot of fun.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Did you have a 2 merger or 3 merger?
2. We just merged the last time, right before GC.
Oh, damn, and no C38s?
No, we merged with 694, but all their C34s and C35s are strong as shit.
Oh.
So
Hi,
they're all just gonna
Cam.
make the jump here soon.
It's a rare cam appearance.
He's hanging out muted
Oh, okay.
so he can listen.
Hello, everyone from 114. Kuri kitakati, kuri kitakata. Is that White Wolf? It's White Wolf. That's gotta be White Wolf. Somebody in the chat. I don't know what kurikataki, kurikataka dale. I don't know what that is. That's a salsa song if you guys don't know. Um, but anyways, so global. Cam, do you want to talk about global, or you're just gonna sit? Oh yeah, you're gonna sit there. Never mind. Ah, so Greg, when you had your first merger, how was it? How did you guys, how do you manage it? Because I'm like people from newer
Um,
nations obviously will manage it way different than what because us in the older nations, we have experienced 3 mergers, 4 mergers. This whole new 2 world merger is like a whole new concept. So, yeah, so I know it's much easier than what we used to have, but like I'm curious how you guys managed
oh,
it.
we merged into our super alliance, and then just made the top 5, and it was easy, like real quick. Because I was R5 of the main alliance, and then I contacted the R5 of the next nation, and it was all made done and quick, really, really easy.
Yeah. But then you don't if you would have had the experience we had with having 3 world merger, you could have a chance to have had a C38 somewhere in there, you know? But
Hopefully, yeah.
it's a lot more stressful because you're dealing with probably 5 R5 from different alliances that are top 1 and everybody's onto each other like, "Oh, we should be like the main alliance," or and stuff like that. Like, do you guys remember when you had your first merger and it was like that? Cuz I can never forget the days when we got the announcement, everybody created a chat room and we were all just talking in leadership like, "Yeah, we're going to do this. This is our space, yada yada."
That's what we did for, I think it was the their second alliance, their first alliance, and then our first alliance, because our second alliance was our academy technically.
You.
Core owned everything in 732, so whatever I said went.
Hmm.
So that's what made merger easy. I took a page from y'all's book and burned everybody really early on.
Well, that will make us all proud, right, Jay? That makes us all proud. I guess Jay's gonna stay muted.
But no, I mean it went well. I mean as well as you could. I've heard horror stories, so none of that happened so far.
So you've been doing good in Void?
We won our first void, and we're gonna see about this battle frenzy.
Oh, congratulations on your first Void win.
Yeah, they bubbled. It was kind of shitty and boring. But thanks.
Yeah. I mean, at least you haven't experienced T4 nations.
$2.99.
Damn, Polo.
Don't talk about it. Don't talk about it.
I think $2.99 at this point they are so used to it they don't care anymore, so it's okay. I haven't heard shit from them, so it's fine.
I feel bad for the people that merged into there. Now they just have that reputation just thrown upon them.
They already had a merge, so there's ain't no way they're gonna get a merger anytime soon.
I mean, they just had one. Like
Who merged into $2.99?
Free
Himiko's
Fay,
Nation.
Free Fay, like NLS and stuff.
Yeah, Himiko's Nation. What was it? 363 was it? No,
No, Free
that's
Fay.
335.
330.
300.
330. Am I
3-0.
speaking English?
Yes, Nikki,
What?
you need to turn up everybody's audio. They're really low on YouTube because you've got all of our audio settings on low. Discord.
Because some of
You're
you are
talking
too
about-
loud.
You're talking about mergers and you didn't invite me? What
Well,
is
we're
this?
talking about GC.
Well, are you
We're talking
tipsy?
about your stuff.
If you say merger 3 times, I show up, okay?
Okay.
Technically, we kind of did say merger 3 times, and you did show up. So here you
Yeah.
are. Ha ha. Do your thing, Lumberg. Do your thing.
Greetings, everyone.
Woohoo. All right, I'm gonna fix everybody audio, and then you can continue. Let's see. Fix Greg's. Fix Oxy. Fix Lumberg's.
Make me very loud.
Make Polo
Yep.
super loud.
Oh God.
You're already loud enough, Polo. I had to tone you down. Okay. So Lumberg, hi, welcome. How was your GC? Who did you go against?
We had a nice fun GC. I think we had Nation 140. Oh God, I forgot. It was memorable.
157.
33, 157, and 229.
Yep.
So round 1 was the strangest round where nobody joined us in the center, and we had 3 alliances in the center, and we were a little, sad that nobody came to play. But then round 2 and 3, they really did come, and so it was a tough GC. I think Suichi is a one strong MF. I think we tried to flash him a couple of times, and he won every time, and then we just gave up. So
Yeah, he's a
Sweet.
beast.
Yeah.
I think he's from 229. It's a pretty strong guy. So shout out to him. How about everybody else?
Well, if you see the scoreboard, Polo's Nation is that top 1, so they had a pretty easy one. 52. Ours wasn't that bad. I mean, we scored pretty well. And Greg, poor little Greg. Poor little Greg.
Got his teeth kicked in.
He got his ass kicked, but he's here.
What nation?
I'm from 732, and 685 is the one that kicked my teeth in.
Is that a lock nation?
Yeah. I'm guessing so. And then 706 did really well too. FNG is a very good alliance.
Yeah. So Lumber, do you have any predictions for Finale? Because for me, I say Polo's Nation is gonna reach top Finale for sure. Definitely.
Yeah.
I have no faith in 52.
I will. Yeah, I agree that Polo's Nation will reach it. So I say it's basically 255 or 269, and I think 269 will win it all.
Amen.
Well,
That's
Polo,
one
you know what
supporter,
you
that's
gotta
fine.
do.
Spend a lot of money.
Yeah. Because obviously, if 255 they will push hard in GC since they won Finale last season. What would be the other two nations, Lumberg? I mean, 30 for sure. I believe they will still reach Finale.
I think 30 will probably fizzle out. I think they're tired. So the reason I said 269 over 255 is 255 has won it several times. 269, they have bottomless wallet of Polo, and he's gonna so if you think about it, if you've already reached the cliff, 269 is just gonna, outspend and get it there. So that's my prediction. And now that I say it, of course, I'm gonna jinx them, but the other two people is a little harder. I agree. It could be 30, it could be 52. It could be one of these other wild horse 100 nation numbers that might surprise you, but 285 is not going to be there. 286 is not.
I think 286.
286 will be there. Sorry, 286 will be there. That's the third one. I'm not really sure. Maybe 290. That would be probably my 4.
Do they even play? Are they still in Civil War?
Yeah.
Oh, does 290 have Civil War?
Not gonna make it.
I mean,
Oh,
they
sorry.
used to a long time.
I didn't know what was happening at 290. Okay, strike that.
I mean, I
Yeah,
don't
they've
know if
been
they
in
still are.
Civil War for a long time, and they're still at it. I keep a C5 in there just to read their nation chat sometimes. It's pretty horrendous. But apparently, no one's helping in GC. It's all just VVV doing it.
Oh, you're right. They took second place, and they were playing 72, 171, and 249. So none of those are powerhouses.
Oh, is that why 171 did so well? So I wasn't expecting them to be at the top.
Yeah, they're pretty high. Wow.
I mean, look at their alliances. It's like the biggest just mess you've ever seen. It's like 5 alliances around like 3 million or 3 billion even.
Is that the nation with AOS or something like that?
Yeah, yeah.
Nikki, do you guys want to win it this time? 52? Are you gonna try?
Oxy, what are we doing in 52?
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Yeah, no, we're not going to push. We don't have the numbers. Participation wise, I think we'll, probably push for semis and then reevaluate. But last year's finals showed us that until we get, to where we can get 90 to 100 players active in a round, and we've got, more support, we're not going to be able to do it, right? There were so many nations with 3, 1 super alliance, 2 very good alliances. It could just, hold all of the energy sources. We're just way, way, way outnumbered. I think, we'll push for semis, and then after we get a merger, that next conquest, I believe we can push.
Hmm.
But you guys did beat 286, right, in round 1?
Yes. Oh
So
no,
that
no, round one of this previous. So
Yeah.
we won rounds 2 and round 3. There were 15 of us in round 1. We held
No, I
maybe
meant
about
the
30
whole
of them. Yes, yeah, we won overall.
was
Yep,
on-
yeah, overall.
That's still impressive. So I wouldn't sell yourself short. And you guys know that 219 is probably not interested. I hope they're not, because I think we have them next round. Based on their round 1 performance, maybe they didn't care.
No, they don't. They never care. They only won it once, and then.
Yeah,
they're
they
more-
were getting between like 80 and 190 participants between the 3 battles.
Each round or total?
Like I think they had like 80 something in the third and mid hundreds in the first and second.
I mean, them not trying could accidentally beat us. So yeah, I hope, like, I'll just say they're trying just in case we lose. So tell me about Nation 1. We have them next. They beat us last season. They're pretty strong.
They had 160, 250, then 120 for battles 1, 2, 3.
Do you have the spreadsheet, dude?
Oh, I have everything memorized in my head.
Like,
You don't know who this guy is.
can you send me your spreadsheet so I can update mine? Because I have not kept up with it. Some nice people have kind of sent me their numbers and helped update. So if you'll be one of them, I'll give you credit. Chicken
Yeah,
wings.
I'll send you my secret sauce.
Now I'm worried.
You
I'm not
should
sure
be
I
worried.
want that. I'm not sure I want that. You keep your sauce to yourself.
Yeah, I'll send you what I made.
Cool.
So how do you guys balance this GC seasons? Like basically every weekend for the next 60 some odd days, there's something to do every single weekend. Like, what do you guys tell your alliances during this time?
Priority Void War, second priority Elite War, and then we do what we can in GC.
Mm-hmm. It's just like insane. Basically, don't sleep every weekend from now until Christmas.
Just ignore all the events other than, as he says, the 45-minute Elite War, 1 day of Void, and GC if you're trying to compete.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's really matters.
I mean, in these preliminary rounds, I mean, I don't know how anyone else does it, but I'm not going to be speeding around and wasting a bunch of stuff. You know, if you get the numbers, you can win without wasting a bunch of teleports and speed. In the preliminary rounds, that is.
Tell out to the guy that kept speeding our tower.
What's that?
Tell out to the guy that kept speeding our tower.
Was it one of our guys?
No, it was the one guy from 183. He's in like a small alliance, but he's like really strong, and he just kept going out of tower.
Yeah, you're always going to get those crazy people that just want high individual points.
Did we just lose?
Maybe Cam.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, do you guys have any like epic battle reports that you want to share? See if Nikki can get that streamed in a sec.
Ours was not too epic.
Yeah, I think 269 just had a couple battles at center, and then we all just spread out everywhere.
Yeah, it sounds like you guys had yours was pretty easy. Kind of boring.
Yeah, there wasn't a lot of competition.
You guys know who you're up against next? Like, how do you figure you'll do your next round?
Chicken, you remember who we have next?
I I don't
I can
fucking
tell
know.
you.
This is your job.
Lumberg will know. Lumberg will tell us.
You have 72, 175, and 273.
Yeah, we'll win that.
And then you have 33, 171, 274.
We'll win that too.
So based on my strength of schedule calculation, you have the easiest schedule to get to the next round.
Well, that's nice to hear. At 274, they might be better than everyone thinks because I think they all just consolidated into SBS. I think that's the name of their alliance. 273, I guess they fell off a bit from last season. I know their top alliance Gov was really good, but I think they've gotten weaker, or I don't know.
Big fella quit
274
after the
was-
finals.
They didn't do too well round one, so I don't know. They got third place or fourth place.
No more ZQN to kill everything.
.255 has one of the hardest paths to get there, but they'll be fine. They have 52, 171, 298 next round. Then 30, 163, and 273. So that's pretty tough path to get there. 52, what do you
Yeah,
plan
but
to do at 255?
If you think about it, 52 is probably only gonna have like people in 2 rounds max, and 255 will have a lot of people in all the rounds. So they're guaranteed to get like at least like 70, 80,000.
Yeah, they'll probably win it just based on the numbers alone. You're right.
I mean, I think they'll win
Soft.
overall again, to be honest.
What nations
No,
for that?
no. That's 255.
255.
Their nation's just crazy.
Yeah.
When you have like
Yeah,
Naruto,
he's-
STM, and Baby, plus like all the other guys, it's just it's a lot.
.567 has a very, very difficult GC. We are at like the bottom of a bunch of newly merged locked nations. We have no hope, but it's okay. We'll have fun.
567, you said?
Yep. We'll have a look.
Bodizi?
Yep. I can call it that.
Oh yeah,
Bodizi.
you had 457 round one. You'll have 442 round two,
Yep. And
Oh,
524. at some point.
jeez.
and you have 524 round three. Wow!
Wait, who's the second one that we've got? 44 who?
442 Lock
Who are
Nation?
they? I don't know
like the
anything
other
about them.
That's like the other
Uh,
big Chinese one.
Yeah, 457 was just terrible. Like I was trying to tell. So round 2 was when 457 went hard, and that was like 1 or 2 a.m. my time. No, it was 3 a.m. actually. I stayed up all night, and I was trying to tell people who were asleep during that round what it was like to play that. And normally, like the running joke is when people face 5, 6, 7 in Cross Nation, they just bubble and they don't fight us. And I now feel what it feels like to be on the flip side of that, because it's like playing against 12 people who are as competitive as someone like Oxy and Bodizi, but there's 12 of them, not just
Oxy's
one.
not competitive.
Oh yeah, totally not competitive.
Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about.
But it was just, I've never seen anything like so aggressive. And so, you'd kick all their peons out of one of the central towers, and then within 5 seconds, you'd have 2 C-38s parked beside you. They would SA you at the tower, SA your city, and then out of the nowhere, one of their max players would just speed right in too. They just did not care at all about how much money they were spending, and this is prelims, and they were going so hard. So good to know I have that
That was
again.
my GC.
It's just like, I don't even know what I'm watching, but here I am. There's still 30 minutes left.
That's how ours went. The C-38 sped everything. He sped it there, he sped it back, and then he smashed the shit out of us.
Oxy's laughing because that's what he does.
I've done that shit. In the finals last year, I was speeding there and back.
See, finals, I get it. This guy is just, this is the first round, and this dude was just everywhere.
it.
Like,
I did some stupid shit this past one, so.
in
It's hard
Void,
not
I'll
to.
go hard though.
You get caught up, right? Like, it's so hard not to.
I only have one speed. Are we fighting or are we not? You know what I mean? That's kind of it. Like, if we're gonna fight, I don't know, you gotta let me fly, man.
So, Oxy, I've only imagined what that could feel like, but it must be pretty incredible to like solo 20 people in a tower and win. So tell us what that feeling is like.
Yeah, I mean, it feels good, right? I haven't done it in a while. I don't think we faced anybody weak enough. But I occasionally take out 10 or 12 or, just catch them sleeping with crap fleets in there. It's just about going, right? You've got 5 fleets when you're fat like I am, use them. Just go, see what happens, right? And with us, all you got to do is, right, I hit something and realize there's 14 people there. I can hold it for 30 seconds, but I'm going to die. I just share that tower like 5 times and there's 10 people there in, the next 10 seconds. So, works out usually. It's all about finding goals with 52, not killing them. We rarely won't hit something, right? If it's there and we can, we will. So, yeah, just go. See what you can find and start. And then share. It works.
One day I can dream to be like that. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. So did you come in second place in first preliminary?
Oh, we came in third. We knew we were gonna come in third though, because the first round was like 528, and they just merged. And they have Beluga, and we were familiar with him from all of the previous GCs before. Like, I think our last season of GC, I made a YouTube video basically just showing how he would just single-handedly kick everybody's butt. So we were familiar with 528, and they just merged with 628, and so they got another handful of more C38s. I'm not sure in terms of Unity how united that nation is, but knowing that there's already a max player there in Beluga, their number 2 is also crazy strong, and they just got a bunch more C38s. Like, we knew we had no chance against them. And then 457, I've never experienced them before, but again, you just look at them on paper and you're like, guess we're coming in third.
Yep. So I don't think you're going to qualify unless, I don't know that, let's see, 7, 7, 5.
Yeah, like,
19 will not cut it. Nope.
No, like, I think we're either 18 or 19 ranked right now. It's going to be really expensive if we even try. But you know what? We probably, hopefully after this, 5, 6, 7's up for a merge. Like, who knows, right?
Maybe, yeah. So you're not going to beat 440. You might beat 442, but I'm pretty sure you're not going to beat 524.
I'm still pretty scarred from what happened with 457 around 2, so I don't know if it can get any worse. So you know what? We'll just give it a good old college try.
That's the spirit.
Yep. Just have fun. Just have fun. And one of my R4s was like, he joined and he's like, you know what? I'm happy to have died with everybody together.
Yeah, you get pretty good merit, so that's one way to look at it.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun playing with your team too, even if you're not, doing that great. It's always nice to see like big battles where people are trying and joining.
Yeah, GC is one of my favorite events after Chaos Land, which no longer exists.
Yeah, that's too bad about that, eh?
It was the worst decision ever.
Yeah, I really like Chaos Land too.
Maybe we can petition to bring it back.
They brought the cannon game back.
Yeah, I've been complaining to my VIP about it.
Good. Keep it up. If everybody keeps complaining, they might bring it back.
I complain too. I actually yelled at Princess. I felt bad about it.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
crazy. They get rid of the only event that you can play for free.
That's exactly what I said. Look, it's the only value event that actually gave players good rewards and gave you enough items through participation that you could either not spend or spend very little. Like it was a good time for people to come play, get that experience, which is going to get them just hooked into the game more. Like I don't understand why you would do this. It's a good engagement event, you know, that people could play for relatively free, and you replaced it with like the grossest thing I've ever seen in this game, in Iron Blood.
Iron Blood.
Yeah, Iron Blood is really bad. Really bad.
Super trash.
Yeah, I just skipped the whole thing.
I need merit.
It's not
Again.
worth my soul to play it.
Schedule more Elite
You-
Wars.
And you don't get that much. It's not like it was in Chaos. You get way less.
No,
They
it wasn't.
lowered everything.
Yeah,
It's
Chaos was
crazy.
similar.
Like they made
Chaos
the
was
rewards
similar.
worse and added all these expensive buffs. And everybody complained and they said, screw you.
I agree. Iron Blood is like the worst event, but all of you people that are complaining here, you spend on Iron Blood, don't you?
I did
Yeah.
once or twice,
I
and
sure as shit don't.
I was actually
don't.
really good this
joined,
last
I
one.
killed some cities, and I just advanced to the third battle, whatever, and that's it.
You'd have been so proud, Mom. I was walking to cities in Iron Blood. Walking.
Yeah, that's all I do is I
What?
just walk, get enough points for the next
Walking.
phase, and then just leave.
I didn't. Yeah, I didn't
I-
speak. You know how many
I
people
am
shielded
impressed.
on me?
I am
I-
So
impressed.
frustrating.
I used some random teleports to try to get
I
around.
did too. I did too. Trying not to use my elite teleports, and I was walking to targets.
Okay, good. I am proud. So the way that we can kind of stop it is if we don't spend on this stupid shit event.
Yeah, I didn't buy any diamonds. None.
Buy the heal
Have yet
pass.
to buy diamonds. And
You don't have to. So let me break it down for you, right? So that even if you ranked in the top, and please tell me you guys are not suckered in with this stupid ass badge thing that they added so that you're gonna spend to get to like top spot just so you can get that stupid badge. But I knowing this crowd, you totally are looking into that badge as like, oh, I have the first star. But that being said, the rewards are absolutely not worth the spending, right? So if you really you could not do anything and still qualify to the third step and get the merits and all whatever garbage rewards they are. And you know, you could sneeze probably if you're one of the people in this room and rank enough to get, you know, the last merit award. So really, if you just stuck to that and didn't use items, I think Camel would have no choice but to like say, okay, this is a dud. We actually made more money on Chaos Land by people spending on gold and speed.
I mean, they've even changed Chaos Land prior to them just completely removing it. Like it was getting more expensive every time you wanted to shield.
I think that
Jen
was a
had-
good change.
Yeah,
Jen
I
actually
kind of
said
like
something-
that though.
Jen said something in the YouTube chat that she had heard from Robin that at the end of October recently that Chaos Land was being optimized. I don't know what that means though. I mean, nice that they brought it back. Even if you, because I know some people they play the entire game shielded and all they do is kill worms. But you still get merit rewards for that, right? If you're not a very strong city, you can still just kill worms and get your free merit and then go.
Yeah, if you're on it killing worms, you can open all 10 boxes.
Oh my God, who does that? What a sad
I knew-
existence.
I knew people that used to port to the middle of the map and just kill worms.
Yeah, that's what I did for a while until my city was stronger because I was just like way too weak to even bother participating.
It's a shame
I
for
just-
newer nations because we used Chaos Land as Void War training. You know, you
Yeah.
train everyone to speed attack.
I guess if you're not in a big alliance, you have no choice because I mean you're just a sitting duck. I can
Basically.
understand that, but yeah.
Yeah, like I think for like we were saying, Polo was saying like newer nations like they miss out on that opportunity for like there's a lot of training that you can do, and then again it's one of the only events where you can get free merit by doing very little, just sit in the middle of the map and kill worms.
I'm not sure I would advertise that, Yor.
Oh,
Well, it's not there anymore.
you guys hear me?
Yes.
Sorry, I had to step out for a moment, but I could hear everybody for the whole time. I heard the conversation.
Chatting about Chaos Land.
Yeah, good old Chaos Land. The one that gave us all the merit. Good times, good times.
Nikki, did you hear the part where Polo called you a loser?
Oh, oh God. I try to do a gas, but I kind of gotta choke on my own spit.
Lump,
What
you trying
happened?
to get me in trouble?
Lumber's like that. Unless he's drinking his little wine, we see another side of him. The other side nobody knows. Right, Lumberg?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Exactly. But yeah, so I wish everybody a good luck in GC. We're gonna cut it short. It's already been an hour and a half, and I think we covered Global Conquest. For the first round, we covered it completely, and we talked about some other things. And from Chaos Land to Iron Blood, Warplane, Greg from 732. I wish you the best of luck. Hopefully you do good in Void. Do show us if you rank up or some good reports once you get your Void or Frenzy. Thank you, Polo, Chicken, and Lumberg, and your Noxy for coming in. And we'll see you guys on the next one. Tomorrow there's one in the main AOO server. Anybody is welcome to join. It's just gonna be like usual, a short chat around live stream type of ordeal in the main AOO. Still don't know the topic, but we'll get there tomorrow. I think it's at 12 p.m. my time, like afternoon. That's Easter time. Like I said, anyone is welcome to join. You guys can join and join into the conversation. We got plenty to talk about, I guess. But yeah, thank you all for joining. I'm gonna end the stream. Say goodbye, everybody.
Bye.
Good night.
Wait.
Good night.
Later.